The leaves are falling and October is hitting fast. That means it's the season for the fall play. This year's play is called Mort. It's a comedy about Death hiring an assistant to take over for him. If this sounds interesting to you, then maybe you should try out for acting and dip your feet in new water. Maybe you don't like acting and like the technical part of it. Well, tryouts for both of these are on September 5th in Mrs. Riggs' room 316. Better hurry up, though. In local news, a phone line was cut by accident while working at the high school. In the process of creating a temporary driveway, a phone line was cut. This affected both Central Elementary and the high school. Mr. Bainter said that they had to work around this by telling people to call Green Elementary, then direct them to the high school. Thankfully, it was resolved as quick as it was cut. I bet the freshmen did it. Sneaky freshmen trying to ruin our school. Before I get mad, let's go to Stone with the drone.
Are you interested in being a part of the fall play as cast or crew? If so, please go see Mrs. Riggs in room 316 on September 5th. In local news, there was a damaged phone line from a temporary driveway put in at the high school. It only interfered with Central Elementary and Logan High School, but a temporary fix was made while the phone line was being fixed. Parents were told to call Green Elementary if needed and were given extensions to the high school and Central. The superintendent, Monty Bainter, said it was not a big deal at all. The students were safe at all times. That's all we have for today. Caitlin Hall, TV2 News.
Do you think you have what it takes to be a leader? Then you should join Student Council. If interested, you must see Miss Watts by September 25th in room 245. In local news, an incident has occurred to the LHS phone line due to the construction of the temporary driveway in the student parking lot. Not only has the high school been affected, but also Central Elementary has suffered the consequences of the incident as well. In an attempt for a temporary fix on the issue, Superintendent Bainter notified everyone affected by the issue and instructed them to call Green Elementary. In light of the issue, Superintendent Bainter reassured everyone by quoting the students were safe at all times. Here's Jasper Jones with Strips My Screws.
Do you need a little more drama in your life? If so, don't act out in class, bring it to the stage. This fall, Logan High School is seeking cast and crew for their upcoming play Mort. If you're interested, see Mrs. Riggs in room 316, after school on September 5th. Now, in local news, on the first day of school, Logan Hocking School District had a minor issue involving a damaged phone line. Logan Hocking School District Superintendent Monty Bainter said, "We were putting in a temporary driveway at the high school, and a phone line was cut." Bainter said that the cut phone line impacted Logan High School and Central Elementary, affecting only their incoming calls. Thanks to our fast-acting administration, the issue was resolved quickly. Up next, Daniel Wolf with her view on the crew. Stay tuned for the future plans of the Columbus Crew soccer team. Maya Burgraff, TV2 News.
Do you have the school's best interests at heart? Or maybe you're just looking to establish communism. Either way, this year's student council elections are coming up. Any student interested should see Miss Watts in room 245. Make sure you register before September 25th. In local news, a minor issue concerning our school district's phone lines occurred on the first day of school. Monty Bainter, our superintendent, announced that the problem occurred on the Wednesday of that same week when crews were working over here at LHS. Our superintendent explained that the phone line was cut during an attempt to install a temporary driveway. The line, which was supposed to be inactive, was actively ripped out. The cut phone line impacted LHS and Central Elementary, which led them to only being able to accept incoming calls. While the phone line was being repaired, a temporary fix was made which allowed an all call to be sent out to inform everyone of the issue. While the issue was occurring, a way to bypass the glitch was found. People were told to call Green Elementary's number, where there they could get extensions to the high school and Central Elementary. As of 1:00 p.m. on Thursday, Bainter told the Logan Daily that the phone line was indeed repaired and that things should be back in order by Friday. He concluded that it wasn't really a big deal and that students were safe at all times. Now here's Logan Lilly with a look at how Logan, Ohio could in fact be the most uneventful city in the country.
As spring begins, so does the baseball season. For any students interested in playing baseball this season, Mr. Sutton is having a brief meeting September 19th in room 247, the last few minutes of ninth period. If you want to play, be sure to be there. Now, in local news, There was a minor hiccup on the first day of school here at Logan High School and at Central Elementary. A phone line in the school was cut while a new driveway was being installed, which made it so no incoming calls could be placed. However, calls were able to be transferred from Green Elementary to either school, so there was no problem getting a hold of anyone. The problem was fixed by the next day, and Mr. Bainter commented that it was no big deal at all and that students were safe at all times. Now, get ready for Weather Time with Klein.
This is Kelly Mann bringing your TV2 News. Let's jump right into it. Do you ever feel like you aren't being heard? Do you want to make a change in your school? Then Student Council is a great opportunity for you. There will be a team of students for each grade level. If you would like more information, please see Ms. Watts in room 245. Student Council petitions are due by September 25th. Good luck to everyone running. In local news, a damaged phone line caused a minor issue during the first day of school for the Logan High School Hawking School District. Central Elementary and the high school were affected by the incident. Superintendent Monty Bainter was quick on the scene, notifying everyone to call Green Elementary. Bainter also shared the line was cut for a temporary driveway at the high school. The line was supposed to be inactive when it was cut, but there was no need to worry because he said students were safe at all times. Oh man, just when you thought the first day of school couldn't get any worse. Get it, man? That's my last name. Tough crowd. Anyway, this is Kelly Mann bringing your TV2 News.
On September 28th, there will be tryouts for the Fall Play Mort. If anybody is interested in cast or crew, see Miss Riggs in room 316. And now, in local news, a damaged phone line caused minor issues on the first day of school. Monty Bainter explained, "We are putting in a temporary driveway at the high school and a phone line was cut. The cut line affected LHS and Central Elementary, with incoming calls only. They quickly got a temporary fix. It was not a big deal at all," Bainter concluded. And now, here's Daniel Schwart with your look at your detailed forecast.
Are you interested in becoming a voice for your peers? Then you should consider seeing Miss Watts in room 245 to get a petition for Student Council. This student-ran leadership team is looking for members of all grades to be that voice. Petitions are due back by September 25th. In local news, you may have received a call from Logan Hawking School District during the first day of school as the district faced minor phone line issues. Superintendent Monty Bainter said the problem occurred while crews were putting in a temporary driveway at the high school on Wednesday. Fortunately, the cut phone line only affected Central Elementary and LHS. During the event, parents were allowed to contact Green Elementary, who had extensions to both affected schools. Before the end of the Thursday school day, Bainter was able to notify the public that communication had been restored and there was no danger faced for students during this minor issue. Now here's champion of all contests, Caitlin Horwich.
For any students interested in playing baseball this season, there will be a brief meeting in Coach Sutton's room, room 247, during the last few minutes of 9th period on Tuesday, September 19th. In local news, a damaged phone line caused a minor issue for the Logan Hawking School District on the first day of school, but the issue was resolved quickly. Logan Hawking School District Superintendent Monty Bainter said the problem occurred on Wednesday when crews were working at Logan High School. "We were putting in a temporary driveway at the high school and a phone line was cut," Bainter told us. Logan High School and Central Elementary were the only two schools affected. The good news was, you can always call out, but when you called in, it would ring busy. Bainter shared, It's important to note that only freshmen at LHS started school on Thursday. Thankfully, freshmen are too young to own cell phones. As of Thursday, after 1 p.m., Bainter communicated to the Logan Daily News that the phone line was repaired and everything should be back to normal on Friday. Klein Lehman, TV2 News. Now for Weather Time with Klein.